Welcome to the instructional video part 2 of Google Docs and Google Drive. In this video we would like to show you how to actually share a document, how to view shared documents, how to move your shared documents to your My Drive folder, and to show you the editing capabilities of Google Drive and Google Docs. First, I'd like to show you is, if you watch the first video, we created a test folder and we also created a test document. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the test document and open it up. And we have already edited this document, created, and we named it test document. And what we have here is we have the share button here, and instead of actually giving an attachment to somebody in an email, this is a really good way how to actually share documents back and forth, where other users can just view the documents or edit the documents, and you can have a real collaboration of users with these documents. And I'm going to give you a good example of that here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to share this document. And here's the options that you will see. This is a link that will be emailed to the users that you shared this document with. And this is the options of who actually has access to these documents. The first option here is private, which means anybody and everybody that you put in this list of people that can actually access the document is the only ones that can see it, whoever you give access to. If you click on change, you can actually make this public on the internet. You can, anyone with a link, there's no sign-in required. In other words, if you email somebody that link that I just showed you, they can see it. Anybody at Morgan County Schools, it's self-explanatory, and people in Morgan County Schools, only the link. But for this demonstration purposes, we're going to say private. And down here, this is everybody who actually has access to it at this time. And down here, I'm going to share this document with Share MCS and MCSED.net. This is a user that I created to share documents from the administration staff as a whole. And we'll click on there. And here is the other options that you can have. You can actually make it where this user can actually edit, can comment only on it, or view the document only. And we're also going to add a message, because we're going to email these people, or this person here, to actually notify that they have the email. And I'm going to say, please read this document. And I'm also going to send a copy of it to myself so I can show you what that email looks like. And I'm going to click on share and save. And I made it where this person also can edit the document. I'll show you how that works here in a minute as well. Click on done. And in my inbox now, you're going to see the test document email. And this will say that on the other side, so-and-so has shared test document. And all you need to do is actually click on this document to open up the link. But I'm going to go back here to test document here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to sign in as the Share MCS user in another document, or on another PC right quick. And as you will see on this side that there is one other viewer. If you click on this, you're going to see that Share, that's the user, has actually opened up the document, and that you can actually type a message to Share while they're in there. Because right now, this document is actually a live document that both people in the that can actually edit this document at the same time. So on another PC, I have Share signed in, and I'm going to type alright. And as you'll see, you can see where it says Share is actually, this would say, like if it was Judy Cross, it would say Cross J there. And you can actually add multiple people, as many people as you like, to actually able to edit this document at the same time. And what you'll also see up here is it says it was last edited seconds ago, of course, by share. And now I'm actually going to go and type a message from share and you're going to see where share actually typed a message, and you can actually type a message back in the share box. And that's what makes this tool so powerful, is so many people can actually edit the documents at the same time without actually, I'm going to email this document to a user and then them edit the document and then actually send it back to me, and then I get to review it and look at it again. Once again, because you have given this other person rights to edit the document, they can also delete from the document as well, and things that you have typed. So just be sure that you know who exactly you are sharing this document with. Okay, so what I've done now is actually logged back in to the other computer and shared a document from the user share to myself. And what I'd like to do is show you how you can actually find that document in your drive. There's this folder here called Shared with Me, and if you click on that, I shared what's called document number 2 from Shared MCS and gave myself rights to edit the document. I'll click on that, and as you can see, this is a live document, and all changes saved, so I have full rights to edit the document. But I would like to keep this document and not just be in my Shared with Me, so that I can find it easily, so I can put it into a folder. So we're going to take this document, and there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can click and drag to test folder and let go of it, and you'll actually move it to that test folder, or you can just simply move it to my drive, or you can click here and say add to my drive, or organize it and move it to a folder. Let's go to test folder. I'm going to apply changes. Now as you can see, it says it's now in test folder. Let's go to test folder. Here it is. And the document is shared. I do not actually own it. Share MCS owns it, but it's actually in and part of my drive. Because Share MCS is the owner, it also does not count towards any space towards my drive. If I was to share a Office Word document, or if I was able to share a PDF file with somebody, that's not going to count towards your space. Only it counts towards the owner. What I'd like to show you now is you can also share folders as well. So we're going to go to my drive real quick, and we're going to look at the test folder. We're just going to click on it right here, and you can also add users that you want to share the folder with. So I want to actually share this entire folder with Share MCS, that user, and I want to also give him edit rights, so he can also put files into that folder as well. This is the same concept of how the announcements folder works as well. Anything that I put into this now test folder, Shared MCS is going to be able to edit anything and everything in that folder. So just be careful of what you actually share in that folder and who to. This concludes part 2 video of Intro to Google Docs and Google Drive. In the next video, we're going to show you how to use Google Drive Client to save files directly from your computer, and how Google Drive Sync works.